Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. Let's get into a minute. Let's go. So this is coming from the neighborhood talk. Looks like Shaquille O'Neal's mother didn't have a lot for Shawnee, right? She didn't feel his marriage, right? She said, we're not their girlfriends. So she said, you gotta let the children do what they're gonna do, child. So Miss Lucille was on Sway in the Morning, and she was talking about what it is like having a wealthy athlete for a son. And Sway asked her, how did she feel about Shawnee, right? She talked about how a mother's love is extremely unique, right? And she understood at some point he was going to have someone else. Then he asked her, like, what about Shawnee? What was that like, knowing that he was meeting somebody? And she was like, my son, what was it knowing that he was going to marry and have another person in his life? She went on down here to say that I don't care who he marries or who he gets with. I know my place and I'm secure in it, right? But then she said, it's hard to see them go into a relationship and somehow you may feel maybe that may not be the right relationship. I mean, mamas always know what they're talking about. So, I mean, Shaq had a hand in this, Miss Lucille. You have to know that. It's not all Shawnee's fault. I do not, for me, I can't with the live in. I can't with living with somebody, right? For this situation right here, Dre Michelle files a lawsuit against her ex-boyfriend, right? Tyrod Taylor, after he reportedly backed out of a house deal. First of all, the least you should be doing is an apartment. A house? My situation is, if we are not one flesh, we have two roofs over our heads. You have yours and I have mine. I can't. So the plan was, after he moved Drea and the kids in the house, she wanted to eventually buy the house from him. I don't know if I believe that, right? But she did little things, like maybe make a mortgage payment here and there. She made some home improvements. Drea, buying a water heater is not putting anything on the house. Y'all got to stop that. So because Drea and Tyrod did not have a piece of paper to say holy matrimony, that written agreement, they did not have a written agreement. They had a girlfriend and boyfriend agreement because they were going to last forever. Okay. But since that didn't work out, she offered to pay him $2.8 million. He countered for 3.2. She said yes, right? And then she claims she spent about $300,000 on the home thinking it would go towards the price she agreed to pay for the home. Like I said, girl, buying a water heater and a washing dryer is not putting in on it, right? She has now filed a lawsuit for breach of contract and is asking for unspecified damages, among other things, after claiming Tyrod backed out of their deal. If you had backed up to the altar, this would be a different situation. Let's keep going. Speaking of altars, so Bossip is reporting, shout out to Bossip, that Diddy did not secretly marry Dana Tran despite random rumors online. Because, that's all we've been talking about. I don't know who put that out there where that started, but I told you what I found. So Bossip is saying that he and Dana are not married because people thinking if he married her, oh my goodness, what has she gone through? So she can't testify on him in court. So I hope she's not married to him. This is so sad, honey. Remy Ma's son, Jason Scott, has been indicted, and he is facing life in prison after this 2021 incident that him and another man did. They took a 47-year-old man's life. Like, what in the world is going on? And this was for hire, right? Somebody called you and hired you to do this. And now his life is over. This is sad. I feel bad for Remy. I don't know who got this together, but this may be a step in the right direction. So after the debate last night, I was done, right? I tried to do a hot topic. I just ended up going live on TikTok because I couldn't even get a thought out. But they went to Waffle House after the debate, right? And then today in Raleigh, North Carolina, he was fantastic. So please join us Sunday at 3:00 p.m. Central on Millie Chan TV. We do have a special guest. I'm going to go on and say that. We do have a special guest. And I think she may not be someone you just know, but she's someone you need to know. So Make sure you're there for that. But I thought this was a step in the right direction. Plus, Waffle House is the best in Atlanta. So Sweet Tea had made a post on TikTok. Child, she was talking about how people are so pretentious. Like, Greg gets her bags, she wears bags, but that's not what she's about. And the people, are faking and flogging, and she just doesn't have time for that. And she said she changed her profile on her Instagram to be like the realest reality TV star. I don't know. I haven't seen it, but that's something she said. I'm paraphrasing. So I would like to know, who is she talking about? Because people in the comments were like, we know Toya is ranting. We know Jackie Simone and the dentist are pretty good. They're good. So who was she talking about? Like, what made you say all that, girl? Congratulations. LeBron James is reportedly sleeping with his teammate's mom. And the reason they're saying that is because Bronny has been drafted to the LA Lakers, and he will be playing with his father. This is the first time this has ever happened in NBA history. And I think this is amazing. So I think this will be great to see. And people are definitely going to tune in to see this. Because is Bronny going to make first string? Is he going to be holding the bench now? Is he going to be out there for real playing with his daddy? I think that's so amazing. Are y'all excited about this? I'm kind of excited about this. Congratulations, Bronny. Child, Melody Cherie has been busy, right? And this was a story on her Instagram. She says she barely want to be around you. You ready for those convos? Like I said, shut up. This is to Stormi's mom. Because I remember her saying, Betty, shut up. Or was it for Wanda? It was for somebody mama, right? Mel is tired. She's tired. And she said she's going to be live on TikTok today at 2 or 2:30. And I feel like she's spilling tea every day. So we'll see what that's about. One more thing. I would really appreciate if just a small token of your appreciation for Lillian for her debutante. She is so excited about it. We've had so much fun so far, and she's having a really good experience. So I would really love for the Millie crew to get an ad for her. Please just inbox me if that's something you'd like to do. I really would appreciate it, and Lillian would too. Y'all have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.